Welcome back everybody to Let's Play Everlasting Summer. This is Ray Solution, the solution for all your gaming needs. So last time we were playing card games. I think we faced Lena first, beat her, too easy. Uliana, beat her twice. I'm that beast. Now we're in the finals against Alyssa. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. Alright. So you want the 10? No, you can have. No! She wants the 10. Oh, now she wants the 2. So I don't think I have any pairs, so I'm gonna take that one. Seems like she doesn't want me to take that one. So I'll take it. And I get a queen. Okay, so she's gonna. I'm gonna switch the 10 and 3. And 9. Now she takes the 9. I'm gonna take this card. She doesn't want me to take that card. Still don't want me to take that card, so I'll take that card. And it's a 4. I'm only switching those that I want. So yeah. She's using some sort of tactic here. So 3. I got 3 and 3 and a queen, and I. Oh! Too good! Beat you! That's right, Alyssa. Take that. Hooray, I won! That'll let Alyssa know who rules the roost here. Okay, that means that betting with her wasn't a waste. Now the only thing left is to hope that she will not spread the false gossip because of her loss. Dun, 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 dun. Suddenly, I gotta decide to celebrate my own victory and have a dip at the beach. To tell the truth, I do not really know how to swim, but the possibility of diving into the cool water under the moonlight seemed attractive. After all, I spent the whole of yesterday in my winter clothes, and surely you could nicely wring the sweat out of me. In the evening, no one should be here, so I took off all my clothes, oh god, except my underpants, okay, and entered the water. If I only knew, I would have taken my swimming trunks along. Usually it was enough for me to swim for 15 to 20 meters, but this time the euphoria of my victory spurred me to break this record. I swam slowly and tactfully, watching every movement of my arms and legs and keeping my breath steady. What the hell just happened? All of a sudden, wham! A strike on my back sent me underwater. I started to drown but managed to force myself to jump out and grab the nearby boy. Ah, damn it. That looks nice, what you got there between your legs. I turned and saw Alyssa swimming after me. I thought it was nighttime. What the hell are you doing? What am I doing? Hailing the winner? And what if I started drowning? Well, I'd save you. Of course. It was just too dangerous to stay here. She could easily sink me again. I gathered all my strength and swam to the shore. I slowly started to catch my breath. Beach and sand struck to my body from head to toe. After some time, Alyssa came out of the water. You know you swim well. I wouldn't say so. Yeah, you too. Well, wasn't that obvious? I said nothing. You won twice against me today. That means I will forget 2 of your depths. What kind of depths is she talking about? It looks like Alyssa has a problem with evaluating reality. Thanks a lot, I said sarcastically. You know, you're not as much of a loser as I thought. That means something. Alyssa was wearing a swimsuit that perfectly emphasized the beauty of her figure. Why does she have that in her mouth? Well, taking into account all the flaws in her personality, at least this advantage of hers couldn't be taken away. Since when did I become a loser? She smiled cunningly. What's wrong? Aren't you one? Of course not. And how will you prove it? I don't have to prove anything. Oh, so is that it? She said without any anger. Yeah, that's it. The silence was expected. A light wind gently played with the waves, sending them to the shore and taking them back after. Alyssa was still looking through me as if it seemed she completely forgot about my presence. Hey, Earth to Alyssa! Her lost look immediately switched back to her normal one. Anyway, bye-bye. She picked up her clothes lying nearby and left. Yeah. It wasn't late, but I decided to spend a little bit more time lying on my back and stargazing. After all, I didn't have that many opportunities for that before. Or I simply tried to avoid every opportunity. Well, if you think about it, the light from faraway stars reaches us only after millions of years. Right now I can see the star because it was shining back then, long in the past. And now this star is gone, already exploded. Wait a minute. She took my clothes too! No! Ah, damn it. I got up and looked around the beach. No doubt about it. Alyssa took my pioneer uniform. Damn it! And I was just starting to think that maybe she's not so spoiled. I need to come up with an idea quickly. Certainly I could go and complain to Ogla, but not in my wet underpants. Ugh. I didn't know which cabin Alyssa lives in either. And knocking on every door is certainly not a good idea. It's not. I just spit. Sorry, guys. Maybe I should go to Slavia. Yes, of course. At night wearing my underpants. Oh. The only thing missing is a rose in my teeth. Overall, it looks like I'm screwed. In any case, I have to do something. I was lucky not so much time has passed since she left, so I could still catch up with Alyssa. Hurry up! In the blink of an eye, I found myself at the square. To my great surprise, Alyssa was sitting on a bench, apparently bored. She had already changed. Give them back! Yeah, sure, take them. She muttered with guilty tone and handed back my uniform. Don't think I was waiting for you on purpose or anything like that. Oh, tsundere! If you know what that means. Alyssa turned her back and set off towards the cabins. I was left standing riveted to the spot. I didn't expect such a twist. The guild did its job, perhaps. Fat chance. Anyway, it's better to keep away from her, and recent events do not change a thing. I headed to Olga's cabin. For the first time today, I finally felt how tired I was. There was no light in the window, so Olga must have been sleeping already. Strangely enough, she waited for me yesterday. I entered the cabin, quietly stripped and laid on the bed. When you think about it, my situation hadn't gotten any clearer today. In fact, I've spent a whole day doing useless stuff. I would have never have even thought about doing something like this in the real world. Although I had plenty of time. How much time I would have here in total is still a mystery. Maybe an eternity, or maybe there are a few minutes left. I just didn't want to think about the past, about how I got to this camp. For the first time in a long while, I felt really tired. Not only emotionally tired, but also physically tired. Psychologically tired, and God knows how else tired. I just wanted everyone and everything to shove off, starting with my own thoughts. I wanted this mess somehow resolved by itself, or at least without my active participation. And what if I'm stuck here forever? Then I'll have to get used to it. So just like that, I'm not ready. My consciousness slowly drifted away from me, and it became progressively harder to concentrate on something distinct. Perhaps it's better to wait until tomorrow. I rolled over and fell asleep. So I'm guessing that's the end of day 2? Day 3, yeah, we made it! Yeah! Alright. The night left a feeling of anxiety behind. I woke up exhausted, both physically and mentally. It happens to me all the time. You see incredibly lucid images in your dream as you fell into a Hollywood blockbuster with a plot full of twists, well-paid actors, and multi-million-dollar visual effects, and then you wake up in the morning without remembering a thing. That's what I was trying to do, to restore the images shown by my relaxed brain, but that part of my memory wasn't empty, either archived or formatted completely. It's 7 a.m., according to the clock. I seem to be an early bird today. Ogla was still sleeping, wrapping tightly in her blanket. Wrapping so tightly? In a hot summer? I got up, stretched, and went to the mirror to have a look at myself. I better shave. Strange idea before twice a month was enough. But now nothing depends on the way I look. I haven't found a razor anyway. Why do I even need it? If I look like I'm 17 at most. So, breakfast can't start earlier than 9 a.m. And this means I have plenty of time, which I can spend on walking and washing, for example. Whoops. The water didn't seem as ice cold as the previous day. On the contrary, its refreshing coolness helped me brace up and come back to reality, whether all these events could be called real. The tooth powder didn't seem to be such an outdated thing. A quick thought struck me that it's not that different from toothpaste. When I returned to the cabin, Olga was already up. She was standing in front of the mirror and fixing her hair. Good morning, Semyon. Good morning. Because of a lack of sleep, my head was still singing, and my thoughts were all jumbled together. However, I didn't regret waking up instead of my usual habit of sleeping in for 2 or 3 hours more. How come you got up so early? It just happened. And no neckerchief once again? I'll do it myself. Not a big deal. On my way to the canteen. I don't think so. Do it now. Did you forget about the lineup before yesterday? How could I ever forget? And what's the lineup going to be about today? We'll discuss the agenda for today. So what's the agenda? Frankly speaking, I didn't care for what might be on the agenda for our courageous pioneer troop. I was mostly interested in where our brave leader will send our little pioneer army for the following 12 to 15 hours. Maybe I can manage to avoid enemy locations. Enemy. You'll find that out in the lineup. She gave me a wide smile or something. Olga, you know my stomach is getting upset. I'd rather, well, you know, I better that's okay to miss the lineup once. It could get all nasty if I failed to control it right there. Where did all the courage come from? You have 5 more minutes. I'm afraid I need more time. Could you tell me right now, please? Sure, I'll try, but just in case it all goes down. Okay, oh fine. On our list for today is cleaning the camp location, organizing the books in the library, some other minor tasks, and of course we have a ball in the evening. Watch yourself. You must take part in the camp activities today. You bet. Definitely. And now I'd rather... Come on, let's hit the road. I came out to the cabin and hid in the bushes behind, waiting for Olga to leave. Actually, I didn't have any particular reason to behave this way, but the voice within me kept telling me that I had nothing to do at the lineup. After the camp leader left, I went back to the cabin and decided to wait for breakfast there. Well, I'm not planning on taking part in community life today. Cleaning and organizing, that's not what someone in my situation should be doing. 2 days have passed, and I'm still right where I started. All the residents seem to be perfectly ordinary people. They weren't involved in any conspiracy, weren't communicating with aliens, and had no idea about time warps. Of course, each of them is a bit peculiar, but those peculiarities do not seem out of the line at all. Moreover, if I had met... What was that? Any of those pioneers by filming it, I wouldn't suspect anything wrong. They seemed to be even more normal and natural than, let's say, yours truly. The line of reasoning was quite logical. The logical part was the absence of answers. Ordinary people in an extraordinary place. I've heard and seen that already somewhere. Dozens of pioneers, or even more, live their familiar lives and do their regular stuff day by day. They don't understand that the world around them is not what it looks like. Okay, but this isn't the point of view. As for me, I'm not acquainted with the world of the Sylvianic camp and its residents, even if they seem to behave the way normal people would under the same circumstances. I have to decide here and now, are those people involved in what's happening to me? Can they give me answers? Or do I have to seek the truth somewhere else? ... It seems I overdid it much thinking. There's no usual crowd or hungry pioneers in the canteen, or even inside the canteen. Most of them probably had breakfast before 9 a.m. That's even better. 2 companies, 3 a crowd. Lena was sitting in the farthest corner of the canteen, lazily picking with her fork an amorphous lump that was vaguely resembled porridge. Having breakfast with her seems like a good idea. We can have a chat in peace, or at least try to have one. I was on the way to her table when suddenly somebody grabbed me by the sleeve. Xenia, the librarian. And I guess that's where we will stop at this part. Sorry guys, a lot of talking this time, but you know, that's just how this game goes. So I hope you enjoyed this part, and please subscribe and like. This has been Ray's Solution, and I guess I will see you guys. Wait, I was trying to think of something. I don't know. Next part might come in a few hours, maybe, or I don't know. I might decide to do it after I upload this video. So yeah, just continue to watch. You know, it's a long gameplay, but I hope you guys are enjoying it. So yeah, as always, I will see you guys later.